Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to another Wild Eye Wednesday. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at Robowoman. But before I get into my review, I wanted to take the time to thank Wild Eye for sending me this copy to review for you guys. They have an awesome company. They are definitely where it's at with independent horror. I'm going to put the links for their YouTube channel and their official website in the description box below. Definitely check them out. Robowoman is a 2019 film which runs approximately 70 minutes and is directed by Dustin Ferguson. Now, he was responsible for Meat Hook Massacre 1 through 4. He did a couple of the Camp Blood movies, I believe it was 4 and 5, and To Die For. Now, this stars Brink Stevens, which everyone should be familiar with, as Evangeline. She, of course, was in Slumber Party Massacre. Jonah Lives, which is also released through Wild Eye under Ouija. I can't remember the name. One of the Ouija movies. And Horror Vision from Full Moon. This also stars Donna Lee Heising as Vivica Stevens. She had a bit part in Blade Runner. She was in Valley of Blood and Grim Weather. And I thought it was pretty interesting because Blade Runner is one of my favorite movies of all time. And the bit part that she actually had was when Harrison Ford's character, Deckard, was in the club. She was actually the girl who did the act with the snake. And this also stars Mel Novak as Dr. Michaels. He was in An Eye for an Eye, the one with Chuck Norris, Game of Death, and Eternal Code. Well, let me get into the synopsis real quick, because there's really not much to this movie. Vivica plays a woman who is getting ready to leave her job. Now, on her last day, a guy comes up that she works with who has been asking her out since she started there. He asks her out like once a week, and she always turns him down. He finally asks her out again, says it's been nice working with you, blah, 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 blah. And she finally gives in because he tells her that it's his brother's birthday. Now, his brother is a special needs person, and she kind of has a soft spot for that. So they're all going to go out and have dinner together. Okay. She agrees. They go out. She goes out to meet them for dinner, and comes to find out that she is basically his brother's birthday present. They're intending on raping her and, beating her up and stuff like that. When she resists, they kill her instead. She gets taken to the hospital where she's turned over to Dr. Michaels, who performs an experiment on her. And that is to turn her into part robot and part woman. This is basically an homage to RoboCop and movies like that. And it has that real exploitation feel. All right, now let me get into what I think about this movie. It is not a very good movie. It's very low budget, which you've come to expect from Wild Eye. That's one of the reasons why I love Wild Eye so much. But I kind of liked it because I have a soft spot for movies that keep actors and actresses working. You have Brink Stevens, who is still making films. And I wasn't really familiar with Donna Lee Heising, or whatever her name is. But it was nice to see her be able to play in a movie. She plays the lead character. And Mel Novak, which, of course, he was in An Eye for an Eye, who had Christopher Lee in it, and Chuck Norris. And Game of Death with Bruce Lee. I mean, movies like this keep those actors working, and I have a soft spot for that. I really do. I think the reason why I liked it as much as I did is because I was actually familiar with this director. I've seen a couple of the Meat Hook Massacre movies, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into when I was watching it. And I will say that, yes, it's low budget, Yes, or actually micro budget, but it has some nice touches on it. And definitely a competent director. So I would say if you like exploitation movies, if you kind of dug the RoboCop movies and stuff like that, give this one a shot. It's not on par with RoboCop, don't get me wrong, but it is fun. So, and another special thanks to Wild Eye. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.